This morning we have a story of hope and healing.
Every year, more than 10 million adults in the United States are victims of domestic violence.
So our In the Community anchor, Susan Casper, is here to share a really touching story of survival. Susan, hello.
Yes, hi, good morning.
Good morning.
You know, this is really tough to hear these statistics. Sadly, 1 in 4 women, they will experience sexual assault, physical abuse, or stalking by someone they love in their lifetime. Thankfully, there are safe havens, like a very private community in the East Valley, where victims can go for a fresh start.
The one person that was supposed to love me is the one that was hurting me.
This single mother of 2 has been a victim of physical and mental abuse for over 10 years. Just a month ago, she got the courage to leave her attacker. We are disguising her identity for her safety.
What would he do to you?
We had a mattress laying on the floor. That night, he picks me up from the mattress, literally in the air, and slammed me to the floor. And then he just kept hitting my head over and over and over again on the floor. And then he would kick me in my side. My leg was completely bruised. I was getting punched in the face. My eye was completely bruised.
Did you ever fear that he was going to kill you?
There was a point in time where I did fear that I was going to lose my life. What he did as another form of fear, he placed me in a bathtub with cold running water and would not let me get out of it, because in his mind, cold water, coldness heals wounds and bruises. But I was afraid that he was going to drown me.
When did you know it was time to run?
I tried to leave, but because I was so dependent on him, I would always come back. But 2 years ago, I gave my life over to the Lord, and I started going to church, and I built a beautiful church family. And because of having them behind me and every person the Lord put in my path, it was time.
Time to save herself and her children here at House of Refuge.
We want to do everything we can to help these families and get them back on their feet so they don't have to have these struggles ever again.
Kayla Kolar is House of Refuge's president and CEO.
House of Refuge has been here for 28 years. We are a provider of transitional housing for families experiencing homelessness and those that are fleeing domestic violence. We have 88 homes in Southeast Mesa. We provide a family with a home with furnishings, food, clothing, case management services, education and employment opportunities, everything they need to get back on their feet.
What is the success rate?
We have an 89% success rate of families that move into stable housing when they leave here. So they must work. That's a requirement. We're also a drug and alcohol-free community.
House of Refuge is also an official food bank, providing resources and hope for a better future.
We see a miracle every day.
My oldest, he came to me whenever he first came into the house, and he walked around. He's like, "Mom, this is ours. This is my room. This is my bed." And he just started crying because he was just so happy and so thankful to finally have a place to call his own.
House of Refuge runs entirely on love and donations, not federal funding.
We could not do what we do in every area of our operation if we did not have volunteers. The community is our lifeblood.
I pray that this will reach somebody and will help somebody.
If you or someone you love is a victim of domestic violence and you need immediate assistance, please call the National Domestic Violence Hotline 24/7 at 1-800-799-SAFE or text the word START to 88788. And even if you're not a victim of domestic abuse, you can still help these women by donating food and necessary items. There is a huge donation center there. It's open Monday through Friday from 10 to 4, on Saturdays 10 to 2. And House of Refuge is also a qualified charitable organization through the Arizona State Tax Credit. So that's even an extra bonus. And our in the community sponsor, Geneva Financial Home Loans, this is one of the nonprofits they help, and many nonprofits just like this across Arizona. So we thank them for that.
You know, you think about the courage of not only these women who have gotten out of horrible situations because they love the abuser, they want the abuse to stop, right?
You heard her say it.
But you think about the workers, because knowing the violence potential, and if the abuser finds you know, their victim, I mean, it could explode, really.
That was one of the things that was really critical because this woman wanted to show her identity. She said, I am empowered, I've prayed about it, I want to show my face. We encouraged her not to. Mm-hmm. She only ran 30 days ago. And as much as you feel like you are now safe, you don't know what the trigger will be.
Sure.
So that is why we made the decision for her to keep her identity, not reveal her identity, because there's other people, other women in this shelter. Mm-hmm. Your neighbor could be at risk, your children could be at risk. So that's why we went and erred on the side of caution here.
And how can we help?
You can help by cleaning out your closets. I mean, I know that sounds simple, but they are looking for donations. They're open, like I said, 6 days a week. Take those donations down to right there. You can go to House of Refuge. They will come out to your car and get them. They're also having a big event, Handbags for Hope, on September 13th. You can learn more about that at azfamily.com. But this is how you continue to keep nonprofits like this going. Mm-hmm. All of this is free to these victims. These homes are furnished, 2-bedroom homes. They walk in and get to start over. Guess what? That takes money. Mm-hmm. And that's where we come in.
Oh, incredible story,
Yeah.
incredible organization.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing it to us
course.
because there's something, even if it's just a little, if we all do a little something, it really helps these women.
The caseworker said all of your items will be put to good use.
So clothes, furniture, all of it?
They're
Okay.
a 501c3, so they'll find a place for it.
And this is why Susan Casper is in the community.
Hey, I
Thank you,
appreciate it.
Susan.
Thank you all.
Fabulous.
Thank you.